Alright, so in this one, we are going to be using LF Cooler. This unit is a very interesting one, because there's some days this unit will be a top 5 option when there's a lot of Super Saiyans running around, and these days, this unit is a, not bottom option, but definitely one of the worst situational LFs of 2022, just because situation of, if there's no Super Saiyans, his biggest attribute of that type neutral for the entire time the Super Saiyan's alive is not there. And if you're wondering what happened here, basically a place I went to, I got into a fight, and from there, yeah. If you can't tell, like, I don't know if it shows on camera, but my knuckles are like, yeah, they're red. So, like, that's still there. I'm good. Like, nothing broke or anything. It just, you know, shit happens, you know. It be the way it do be. People were asking me the other video. I was like, oh, yeah, that kind of is there, exists. I was, like, getting looks at it today while I was out. So I was like, oh, yeah, there's kind of a problem. But it'll be gone in a couple of days. It's no big deal. Honestly, this at the bottom hurts more than this, which you would think it's the opposite. But no, even, like, here, like, that's, like, there's more, and it's like, yeah, it's good. It's great. It is what it is. Cooler, though, again, he's very situational. I call him the situation of, like, one of the worst 2022 LFs, because it's so particular for him to be good or bad in the meta. I mean, we could look over these LFs even, and we could see, like, what am I really referring to in this essence of it. We go to Order C, go back, and we can check a little bit here. Look at Cooler, look at all these units kind of pre him. You know, you look at MUI, you know, he was good for a good couple situations there, a couple months. Dragon Fist on boost was very good. Jiren definitely gained more value over time. Trunks definitely had okay value. Obviously, the 4s and VT had pretty good value. I would say VT's a very slept-on unit, even to this day. Like, they're so slandered, they feel slept on, which is kind of ridiculous about them. Kind of like the Red 21, right? But Cooler, obviously, you also look at the unit that came out after him, and it's like, oh, I wonder why this unit did not have the greatest situation where you had no Super Saiyans running around, because it was Beast, Pan, then inevitably, UGB even prior to that. You didn't even need to run Puddle. You just ran Beast, Pan, and then run a non-Super Saiyan third. Bro, you're vibing out. People would run USG, but you didn't need to run USG, right? Even so, that's still double blues. Cooler, while he's a very good red, even against Super Saiyans, he was not managing out a situation there. I don't think, by the way, because this unit gets so hard-pressed in this specific meta, that means he needs a plat. No, I don't think LFZ Trunks needs a plat right now. I don't think Cooler needs a plat. I don't think VT or the 4s or any of these units need a plat. They're, like, along these lines. Maybe Dragon Fist, yeah, MUI, yeah. Like, everyone, probably up to, actually everyone, yeah, basically. From Bardock moving forward up until Trunks needs a plat. So all this row, and obviously this man here on the other row, which would need a plat. But I don't think Cooler's in that spot. I just think he's a meta shiner in specific metas. If you were to, like, trace back to a good minute ago, I would say, what was the last meta that was, like, really good against, like, this X unit is good against this X unit? What was it? It's, like, on the tip of my tongue. I mean, I guess you could refer to Super Saiyans being, like, really good at this point in time compared to, like, X point in time. Like, Super Saiyans were really solid during, you know, USV and USG release, where it was, you know, blue, blue, yellow. It was just Dragon Fist to deal with. Obviously, it didn't gain or lose value because of that, but obviously it went down as there were more anti-critical units coming out. Cooler's kind of in a threshold of that, a sequence similar to, in enough of it to where he obviously has lost a lot of his lust that he once had. Remember, this unit was #1 in the game when he first came out. He was the best unit, referred to by literally everybody, and that shit dipped. Team-wise here, there's going to be movies. LOE also being kind of just a problem for him, where every single goddamn unit on the team is blast-based. This guy creates strikes. Like, if he's strike-based, fine. You could cope him and, like, bullshit some leader slot thing with LOE and kind of make it work. But, like, literally everybody's blast-based, and he's making strikes on entry. It just doesn't have enough cohesiveness. Obviously, you could, like, build, like, LFs, Revs, and then, like, okay, you don't have two strike blast-based units, but you still have just a 1v3 team. It's like, you know, however your third is, like, Revs as your third, blue, red, purple, yeah, but it's like, Cooler is your main damage dealer. Just relying on one damage dealer is never a particularly amazing situation. I think it can work, but, like, Cooler's not Himothy enough to make that work. Team-wise here, though, again, movies, bench is going to be Great Simple 1 2, which are Zenkai buff and Cooler, because I just figured why not. He doesn't need the help, but like I figured why not give him some help. And also giving double defense to everybody here. Pan is HP and critical. Dragon Fist is Sun Family, Strike Arts and Inflicted, but Cooler's leader slot, so he's going to get that there. Then double attack. Broly actually going to run him, because why not? He's some, Ultimate and Awaken Art damage inflicted, and then double defense there. Tapion double defense, and then strike attack. Then Cooler Strike Arts damage inflicted 2 movies, and double attack, obviously going to give all his abilities there to everybody because he is on the leader slot. Then equip-wise for him here, do have this one here. It's going to be a movie's pure critical, strike defense, then pure strike up to 18% peak there. This one here going to be strike attack, health restore, HP, strike attack, and then strike defense. And then this last one, blast defense, strike attack, special damage, and ult damage there. With that being said, I know he's in C-tier boost. There's no need to check. Let's get into the matches and see what LF Final Form Cooler can do in PvP. Is this mono purple first match? Oh my goodness. I've been graced with mono-ness. Mono mid, I like to call it. Oh. Well, okay. Actually, I'm going to let Broly stay in here. I could do good damage as blue card. Blue card does better damage when there's more enemies remaining. So let's just pop this off. He's built for defense, just to point out for Broly. Is this guy? No, he has HP bench. That's a lot of damage. Broly, I think, is actually overhated. I think that's the perfect word for it, actually. I think he is actually just overhated. Also, he does have a Super Saiyan. Clearly, it doesn't matter, because, like, it's all neutral, but it does have a Super Saiyan. And then that Cooler pseudo lock in there with the sub count up when he does his first strike. Obviously, good value. Cannot lie. I did not think he just dashed forward like a psychopath, but hey, it fucking worked. We're running Tapion because, again, there's just a situation of I don't want to run the same units as always. So running Pan and, you know, all this shit. I think it's very complacent, and I'd rather not run a complacent team that's just always the same goddamn thing, right? Okay. You like doing that. Could tell. What are we doing? I'm down. I'm down. Goodbye. Hopefully I don't guess me here. Dude, Broly's so, like... I hate Broly as a character and, like, how they did him in the English dub. I actually think in the sub, he's actually really fleshed out and, like, his ambitions are, like, really well done and really, like, outspoken from, like, the actual, like, literal sub. But, like, I think he's actually a cool character. Like, this particular Broly is very cool of a character. Definitely could be cooler. No pun intended. Oh my god. Okay, can I get the LF? If he doesn't give me the LF, I'm gonna go to Cybermen and do it. Also, yes, I know I used Cooler recently. I just kind of enjoy him. Again, I always had this situation for myself. Let me actually shut up for a second because this LF is cool. It's not that great. I keep saying cool. It's good. It's alright, though. It recognizes the scene it's from, which wasn't really an amazing scene anyways. That was probably the best part of the scene, honestly. But I do like always using these not particularly great tier units, at least for the most part. Like X20, I like using him. I like that unit a lot, even though I like the scene more than unit. Red Buhan, like these kind of vibey units where it's like they're not really particularly great. They can look okay and maybe even good in some spots, but like they're not particularly the greatest things to ever exist in the world. Cooler definitely is in that threshold right now. Again, if you were to like rate this unit, comparably to like all these 2022 LFs, I actually think you could have him at a lower spot than higher, which would actually be very shocking, I think, for a lot of people. But really, if I just like look at these characters, could I have Bardock above Cooler? I think there's an argument for it because there's no reds right now, and Bardock can just be throwing on like uni reps right now with 17 Bardock, or like on Androids you can just throw him right there. So I actually do think Bardock has an argument. Jiren definitely is over Cooler at this rate just because of Jiren's team is being so good. LF Droids, I think, actually have a pretty well-versed argument to be, like, barely lower than Cooler. MUI, I think, is worse than Dragon Fist, I think, is worse than Trunks, I think, is argumentative. Obviously, because UGB exists, Trunks would probably be a little bit worse, but there's also the fact that these two motherfuckers, and not to mention Zamasu, exist. Even the new Trunks is also blue as well. Cooler clearly struggling because all 4 of those blues are not, well, 3 of those, no, Zamasu, yeah, 4 of those blues are not Super Saiyan, so Cooler still does have a problem there. Then you keep looking, the 4s are better, VT's better, so yeah, Cooler's actually on the bottom rung, not the full bottom rung, but like the lower rung, not like a Dragon Fist level of unit, but he's in the realm of like, you not the greatest situation to ever be in, obviously, from his grace period of godliness of being this top tier, echelon of everything, just because his damage numbers were the same as others, and also that neutral. But I do think his sub count situation could be nice. I do think, obviously, it worked right there. It got me the kill on LFSV, even though he could have predicted it, but it doesn't matter, right? Got the kill anyways. The cover null on main is nice. Obviously, the endurance nullification off main as well. So you killed them off strikes. That was more, I think that was more meant to handle Beast, because Beast was run with like Puddle and Pan, people like double amp him, even when Cooler existed, right? And people will like try to get that situation. Obviously, Puddle existing made Cooler neutral to Beast the entire match until Puddle died. Puddle will be the first sack off, obviously, but yeah, Cooler will always do well damage-wise there. But obviously, again, you look at these top-tier units. Honestly, I just go to Order Receive, just no filter, and it's like, okay, who's top tier? You, not Super Saiyan. You, not Super Saiyan. You are still top tier. I understand there's hate, but like, still top tier, not Super Saiyan. You, like, like, every single unit I point out is not a Super Saiyan. There's none running around the meta right now. The most culpable is Ultra SV, and bro is not even like regarded as touched, and he's not touched. He's not good enough to be touched, right? He's a very situational unit that really wants a support for his team, and he doesn't have that, and it's just kind of the situation he's in. Well, unfortunate for him. And also, this Trunks and Vegeta being Super Saiyan 2, it would obviously give more value if he's Super Saiyan, but like, would it really save Cooler? No, it would not. You do not see VT enough. Similar, you don't see Roshi enough to like validate his placements as like high as fuck, like I thought he would be. VT, you can't validate like Cooler being good because VT would be seen more or less the same amount. Uni reps. All right, at least there's a yellow here, which is, thriving spot for this dude. Cooler. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen. He's not gonna get me the situation of like, yeah, you could just come in with Cooler and just murder Roshi. It's not gonna be an easy one to get, but we could see his damage and kind of see the more lacking than not, I guess would be the proper term for it, that he does against situations where he's not idealized, which is pretty much the entire match here, actually, because he's not going to let Roshi come in against Cooler. But he is stacking, and he is healing while doing cards, so it's not bad. Jiren taking quite a bit there, actually. There's a 14-star Cooler Zenkai buff, to be genuinely fair. Just going to stay in. No necessity to swap out. Do have a rush. Interesting to overclick there. Don't think that was intentional, obviously, but it happened. That did nothing because, yeah, 17. His fucking brokenness is here. At least I'm catching him, so that's nice. Do this. Let's make a strike. Should draw a card here. Yeah. Cooler. That drop really wasn't purposeful, but, like, it worked. He can swap to Jiren, but does he know what... Doesn't know what he does. If I don't get guessed, you'll see what he does. I've explained it. He full nullifies endurance after popping main. I guess we'll never know if I was lying or not. Fucking dickhead. Look how tanky Jiren's looking, by the way. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. Now he's dead. Full nullify endurance. There you go. Thankfully, I'm just playing better, so... Not much scariness in this. Oh, no, I might have spoken too soon. Oh, just kidding. I don't know why the fuck you do that there, but sure, why not? Get a card. Give me a feint! Can feint on this. Hopefully it does. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the ult. There's another card you can feint on. He's immune! I didn't know that. Obviously. By my reaction. Calm down. No. Okay. Yeah, thankfully I just played better than this guy, so he lost, but like, I think you could see by Jiren looking bulky there that there's a little bit of a problem situation going on for Cooler, where, again, he's not just ideal right now. Right now. Oh boy, this... Alright, Cooler's dead. Cooler's murdered here, bro. If he doesn't pop main or something, I'd be shocked. If he doesn't pop main, actually. He has cover null. He already popped main, actually. I'm dumb. Wait, why would you drop? Wait, what? Perfect timing. I want Broly's windscreen. Just got its LF cooler. Get his windscreen. That barely killed. It does a lot less when there's less enemies, to be fair. Not bad, Broly. Not bad. What was the stars in that Jiren? Because he was looking like a bulky-ass motherfucker. Like, he took 2 full-ass combos. Obviously, the guest rush, not ideal, but, like... Bro took 2 full-ass combos from a 14-star Zenkai buff cooler, who's, like... He's not amped to hell by Tapion, but, like, you know, he is supported by Tapion. Okay, that was a 14-star Jiren. That was a 14-star Roshi? Was he... I'm sorry. I need to watch this back. He took some cooler hits. Was he eating well? That 17 felt like a 9-star, by the way. This was definitely a bulky build. Jesus Christ. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm just curious. Did Roshi eat well? This felt like a lot higher star. Fucking 17. Look how little he's taking. I understand, again, type advantage, but, like... It's still a fucking 14-star, you know, Zenkai buff unit. Yeah, this damage makes sense for the Jiren stars. Actually, a little bit more than I anticipate for, like, the stars of it. Show me Roshi taking some hits, because I know he did. Interesting to overclick right there. That did nothing. Yeah, do you see why I think it was a 9-star, like, 17? Look how much we were fucking doing. You know, I guess that's a Tapion problem, but Tapion's got enough problems going on. The 14-star Roshi. That's a lot. Huh. I want to delete the replay. Huh. 17. Obviously is type advantage there, but like... that was a lot bulkier than Roshi. Alright, Jesus Christ. I thought Roshi at 14 stars would take that a lot better. Damn. That goes to show. That goes to show a lot how good 17 is, to be real. That just shows 17's prowess as a unit. Wow, holy fuck. I'll be real, this feels like a very tough match. Just from the looks of it. I'm very worried about this match. No Super Saiyan tier! Once again. Pretty problematic. But what are you gonna do? I wish VT was a Super Saiyan. But they're not. I didn't think you'd swap there. I thought you just let it happen. It wasn't much damage. Okay, appreciate that. Pop this. Can't go to fucking Gohan. It's a lot of ramp up. God damn. Can't do my blue card, unfortunately. Damn it. Already? Do you have a blue card? Wait. Did you not have a blue? How'd you get a blue there, but you didn't have a blue prior? Wait, I'm actually so confused. How'd you get a blue there? Wait, I'm so lost. He didn't have one with Pan, but he had one with Beast. Yet Beast... There was no card destroyed. Was there? Am I lost? I feel so lost. I'm not gonna kill. Oh, no. I mean, now I definitely won't kill. I think I actually would have killed there, but... I don't know. Fuck it. Just assume I won't. Not bad. Dead. You're 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 dead. Whew! That was very fucking close, actually. I should not have been that confident. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Heard that. You can't win now. Somebody dies, whether it be this unit or the other, which wouldn't make sense to sack off the other. Yeah, goodbye. You do want to tag out. If you tag out, you could win. But you haven't tagged out. I don't think you can tag out yet. Oh, goody! You do not have a rush yet, bro. You do not. Okay. Type advantage? Blue card? No. No. Rush? I'll rush him when he gets below 50. Because he's going to do so my key here. Goodbye, key! Goodbye to you! Oh, the match wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, huh? Now I'm kind of walking back my cooler thoughts here. Again, he's not doing this insane output. It's more just situations are working well? I don't know. This team's not like the best thing you could build them on. Obviously, you would build them on like... I don't even know. I guess it would just be like red, purple, red, Red Purple movies with UGB, and then the Elitist slot UGB with Pan. I guess that would be his best team. Obviously, you could do Beast as well, like that exists, but like UGB is obviously better than Beast. And obviously, this is more a quirky team because different units is more entertaining than the same fucking shit you see 24/7, and having the UGB crutch is just boring as fuck to play against and watch, right? He's actually... I really want to check stars. I see him performing well. I kind of want to think about, like, okay, is he actually doing well? Or is it, like, you know, star div? 10, 8, 14. The thing is, you see his output, you're never, like, overwhelmed, right? Like, I'm looking at his output during, like, against Pan or against, like, Beast, and I'm like, alright, it's working, it's hitting him. It's not, like, doing pebbles, but, like, definitely not doing anything crazy. Like, just watch this. This is Beast, obviously, type disadvantage here, but, like, 300k per strike. Then watch the Pan combo, because I also caught Pan. 3.2. What'd she go down to? See, like, that's not bad. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot. From 3.2 and 3 strikes, did 1.7 in that combo. It was not bad at all. In comparison to, like, you know, Broly, who's not going to do much. He's probably doing as minimal, if not equivalent to Cooler, to Beast. It's just that, obviously, Beast being, you know, type advantage to Cooler, not to Broly. Output's not the situation you want to see. Yeah, that damage is not it. 1.34. I did 7k more. 7k more damage. I believe that's because I have an ult damage equip on. Instead of, like, a defense. I have, like, double defense, ult damage health store on Broly, and blue card I think it is. I don't know. Awaken time to go wild. I think that's why we just killed there. He's doing solid. It's just, you know, his limelight situation. And to say he's a bad LF of 2022... Reminder how good 2022 LFs are right now, considering 2022 just started, or just ended, rather, a couple months ago. 2 months ago at this rate. Like, to say he's, like, on the bottom spectrum, when you have, like, the droids having a really good team right now, the 4 is really good, VT really good, 17 really... Well, 17's 2023, but still, like, having these units being, like, really, really fucking good anyways, to say he's, like, on the bottom portion of them, it's not an insult. It's just, you could see his output from when he first dropped to where he is now. Units haven't had this big of a downfall in comparison to Cooler. Like, his downfall is cataclysmic. Trunks' downfall is like, okay, well, he wasn't really ever core. He was always doing fine damage and always doing well. Obviously, the cover and all issue he has. But, like, he never cataclysmically fell, and hybrid still exists to double amp units. I mean, you could do it without hybrid characters. Literally, the best hit team is Hit, Pan, Puddle. Lo and behold, it works because Hit does so much crazy damage. Trunks could be in that same spot. That's why I think Trunks is, like, arguable better, because Hybrids is just, like, so oppressive with their output numbers, and Cooler cannot really flow in the same respect. His damage can't get to such absurd lengths. It can get well, do great, but nothing absurd, like, you know, the top you're in. Triple Zenkai buffing UGB is fucking wild. Alright. Very interesting. Why do you go for Blast there? Not the play to do, brother. Oh, instant. Okay. Blue card? Get a green. Congratulations on the green card, man. Very congrats. Very congrats. I'm good. You're not neutral yet. Interesting. Great, now I can't heal. That's superb. Okay. I want to back up. The fuck? Wouldn't even let me float back. That's a lot of damage. Not gonna be as much now. Did not think you'd go for a strike. What? I thought he'd go up so much faster! Oh, it was so slow! I try to anticipate the bar. Oh, that was the dumb play. I mean, it's still gonna hurt, but, like, that wasn't the smartest play you could have done there. Just went for the ult. Okay. Get the fuck out of my match, triple Zenkai buff head ass unit. Hopefully! Hopefully don't guess me. It'd be awesome. Hopefully! Yeah, what he should have done there, He wouldn't have popped my gauge. He went for the ult. He would have killed my Broly. And Broly was dead at that point. He sold. It's as simple as that. He sold. He's gonna throw it. Fuck it. If it misses, it misses. Doesn't matter. Cool. Oh. Okay, I guess. I don't think Beast was back yet, but okay. Interesting play. I'll stay in, since I had double card draw speed and I could do these cards. Do the ult here. Could go Tapion, pop main, get some health back on, you know, himself and Broly. Hopefully this blue card could land. It's not going to kill, obviously, because Endurance now, but it's a hopeful spot to be in. Not bad damage, though. There's that main. Tap bait? No? Let's throw it. You waited that long? Wow. Interesting. Unfortunately, you didn't wait there. Go for this. Yeah, I figured. Problem is, I can't get the fuck out. It's a cooler. To murder her. That's a big problem. Still can't kill. Okay. Gonna let her die. Okay. Oh, he's destroyed my fucking thing. No, he's gonna destroy the other card. What? You have Beast Gohan against no greens. What? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, triple Zenkai buffing UGB. Can I just point this out? Don't think it's known. I don't know how it's not known, but it should be known. A double Zenkai buff for a unit is a 99.999999999% of the time equivalent to a 6x. Because you only cap out. There's a thing that's called diminishing return. It's not as known, I guess, the topic of that, but basically, to sum it up, is you're capped out at a certain percentage of where your base buffs go. So you could 6x Zenkai buff a character, and you'll see them do the output of like a 2x. The reason is, your base buffs can only be so high to where a point where you might have 600% base on, you know, 6x Zenkai buff Namagoku, but he's doing like a 2x Zenkai buff damage output, and you're like, huh? I'm getting scammed. You are getting scammed because, well, you should also realize it because it doesn't do much damage, but it's because diminishing return is the fact that you're capped at a certain amount. It's around the area of, I'm not particularly sure the exact number, but it's around the 250, 200% base. So you have all these abilities, which is like base strike attack, base strike defense, blah, blah, blah. And usually your full team, if it's compromised of like, let's say this team is all movies. I have like 180 base on Cooler, then he's Zenkai buff, so he has like 35% more on the base strike, so he's getting a little bit more amplification than the others because he's getting that Zenkai buff, right? Usually you would Zenkai buff most of your big damage dealing units. You know, UGB gets Zenkai buff by DBS Broly, or Beast Gohan gets Zenkai buff by Blue Pan. But you never like over Zenkai buff because you're going to waste Z abilities on the other characters. Here, you could see Pan was very fucking fragile because you're triple amping somebody else that's not getting Z abilities for the others, and it's just hurting the rest of your team way too much that it's worth. Even if UGB is a god, he's not like such a deity you can't like take him. Like, he's still killable, it's just he's a fucking problem unit. Especially against Cooler, making all strikes, it's very much easier. But to sum it up, there's no necessity to over and ever over Zenkai buff a character 2 times. If they have a Zenkai buff and they are Zenkai, just do one more. If they don't have a Zenkai and you want to amp them to like a high extent to like make them as good as they can be, double. Doubles your peak. Usually 1 is enough. You know, you really don't need more. Cooler, could I use more? Sure. Does he need more? No. Never over double Zenkai buff your unit. You are losing way too much bang for your buck for your allies, because they're probably not getting some Z abilities there, and even more so, if you're gonna over Zenkai buff them over double, leader slot somebody else. I understand UGB, he's an ultra, but like, you're getting triple Zenkai buff. At that rate, that 30% you're going to be getting from leader slot, just throw it. Just give Beast the leader slot at that point. You know, screw Pan, she's gonna die, she's support, whatever, who cares, right? Fuck it. You want to like make that argument, go for it. But like, at least Beast. Like, you literally forfeit when you had Beast, and it's like, if he was at least leader, he could have helped because he would have getting a lot more Z abilities, which he was obviously missing out on, besides like the Brolys. I think it was like MZ and then SV, and like, yeah, Beast ain't getting those, and it's just like, that's a big problem. Never worth over double Zenkai buffing. To really dumb it down. I'm like, simple basis. This was hit on androids? I mean, it looks like androids to me. Oh boy, that went well. I could deal with that. This also, this chains, right? I do not use Broly often. Unfortunately, his power creep was very severe, so, well, power creep. Being replaced was very severe. Oh! Sure. Swap. You have no vanish. What are you doing? What in tarnation? Why would you stay in when you have no vanish? How do you have double greens? Okay. Cool. I'm not really sure what the fuck's happening either. Okay. We are definitely in PvP. What the fuck? Bro really stayed in with fucking no vanish. What? Did you even know you had no vanish? Maybe not, I guess. I guess that was the problem. What in the hell? Interesting. Caught him there. Let's do this quickly. Okay. Got the gauge popped, which is a problem. And goodbye to my blue card. See you later. I didn't want you anyways, man. I sidestep. I can do this again, so that's neat. It doesn't really do much for me here, but I mean, it kind of just gets me my Dragon Ball, which I can use. Also, no switching is neat. I didn't mean to backdash, by the way. Oh, really? We're doing this? Okay. I could have went to Tapion. I didn't realize. I have cover null here, so if he wants to go to hit, I mean, I hope he makes that mistake, actually. Wait, no, my cover null is gone! I hate 17 so much. I hate 17 so much. Like, I love him because he's, like, so fucking good, and he's gonna age well, but, like, I hate 17. He had... See, that's like a 6th green card. It's not. It's like his 3rd, but, like, it feels like his 6th. I don't think hit kills here. He didn't even do the ult. What a dum-dum. He would have killed it, did the ult. Another green? Okay, now it feels like a 6th. What the fuck are you doing? Interesting play there. Alright, just swap. I just want to throw the ultimate, throw it. Why would you not swap? You definitely have timer counts. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, that's why I recommend you swap there. I mean, that works, kind of. That was not intentional, but worked out, right? I thought I'd draw the card. I was clicking the empty spot, figuring it was going to be the card. Brother, you have no vanish! Do you not know this? Do not have a second rush. What the fuck are we doing? Okay. Interesting play. Very interesting things going on this match, bro. Not sure if anything's, like, correct to this match, but definitely is interesting. That's going to be decent, even though 17 exists. Still decent. Good job, Broly. Bro, I can't sidestep there. Why? Okay. Awesome. Broly won't die. Should be fine. Do the ult here. Okay. Pretty sure I destroyed the ult. Oh, he had another card from God knows where. Okay. What is this, bro? What the hell is this? This match is dragged to hell as well, with like the length of it. Let's go for these strikes. He's gonna swap to GT17 probably. Yeah. Destroy Dragon Ball again. I'll gain it back, thankfully. Your stars seem to be very low 17. Jesus Christ. Dude, the delay on these is crazy. Holy fuck. Okay, got it. I can't cover change the Broly. I already did too. That's problematic. Definitely has a second rush. Do it, man. Oh, no. Destroyed my blue card, fucking rat. Mm-hmm. God, I feel stressed. Could do one more. Now hit could come in, so I'm going to drop. Like I said. Just rushing. GC17, come in. Okay. Oh boy. Thing is, he heals if... I'm just gonna let Big Strike. He's gonna heal it if he guesses anyways, because he heals a portion. Beautiful. Good. Get the hell out of here, man. I'm scared of a green card. That's the thing right now. Fuck. Or a sidestep not registering for the 3rd time the match. Ah, PvP. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Gotta go. Gotta go. So many cards. I don't know if I caught him or not. I guess I did. I didn't gain it? It goes after the first strike. Holy, this match is long. There's delay in it, and it's long. This is not something you want to be a part of. I promise. It is a lot better to watch than to play. I feel bad for those PVs at the end, I'll be honest. Those were not warranted PVs, but I'll fucking take them. Jesus. Holy fuck. I know he had a second rush. He was just trying to get it on... Honestly, I have no idea who. Probably Broly, since he was the free unit there in color. But, like, probably Cooler, to be real. Because Cooler just Cooler looks and feels more threatening than Broly. But Broly was actually performing pretty well there. Tough one. You know what? Last match being a Super Saiyan 1 helps. It helps. Well, with a Super Saiyan in the match. Not a Super Saiyan match, but with one. Oh boy, this could be terrifying! But we are neutral, so we won't get murdered instantly. Okay. This is problematic. Again, we're not murdered, because Broly exists there. Thank God Broly exists there, because this would be terrible without it. And Broly doesn't have endurance, by the way. Because my team is not the team he wants to fight, basically, to sum it up. Things like hybrids and Saiyans and shit like that. Broly is triple Zenkai buff, by the way. I think Beast is double Zenkai buff, but Broly's triple. So, that's a thing. Not a good thing, by the way. It's just a thing to point out. Okay. Throw your ass back. Let's pop this. Interesting. How do you have a rush? What? How do you have a rush? Okay. Did she even kill? She's not getting a lot of Z abilities, but, you know, the other two motherfuckers are, obviously. I'd be shocked if she kills, actually. Not much damage is taken for your team, brother. Whew, way too close, though. Feel the necessity to pop this because he's going to seal my main here, so gotta pop this shit while I can. Get the heal off, at least. That's all I cared for there. Predicted you. Hello. How you doing? This is type neutral Cooler. He is doing well. Very nice stuff from Cooler here. Broly, you, 1, are gonna stop helping me now. 2, don't have endurance, so you're dead. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Though I do have Cooler's main to get the endurance nullification to help kill Beast. Broly is no longer helping me. You know, there were situations when Cooler first dropped that you would, like, I don't even know. You would consider, like, just throwing out your best Super Saiyan, just, like, let Cooler not thrive as often as he was. Obviously, maybe not ideal situation-wise, but, like, you would literally, like, consider it, and it's terrifying that you would even do that, because Cooler was so prominent and so fucking godly, basically. 3rd card? Okay, well, this is awkward. I mean, I double cargo speed, so I'm going to keep drawing. I kind of don't want strikes because I'm worried about Pan, but, you know, Legends doesn't give a fuck. Okay. Are you still locked in by this? No. Oh, wait, I don't think you would have been because the lower sub count by Beast. Well, no, that applies to Beast, actually. It doesn't apply to Pan. Damn. Yeah. That's exactly where you'd be like, wow, this match should have been a loss, but, again, the Super Saiyan effect of Broly there, saving the fuck out of Cooler. I mean, we would have died with Cooler like frame 1, right? I got caught there on the PV, had no swaps, I was fucking murdered, but Cooler's little effect here did play into a positive more than a non-existent this match, thankfully. But overall, obviously, Cooler does have goodness. He does have good situations to be in. He has a lot better ones than not. But, well, his best situations are a lot better than his worst of his worst, right? Like, his worst of his worst would have been, like, getting 2-carded there. But his best ones is, like, him 2-carding. So, it's a very big coin flip type of unit. Obviously, right now, the majority of the time, the coin flip will be not in your favor, and you're just getting fucked over because, well, no Super Saiyans. But I do think, obviously, his value will go back up inevitably. We will get, like, a Namek Goku. We'll get a fucking Super Saiyan Vegeta. We'll get these iconic scenes that come back, and, you know, an Ultra, FS, like, Super Saiyan 1 Gohan to Super Saiyan 2. Like, you know these units are coming one day. Cooler will obviously stocks up those days, but Cooler is very much down in the fucking trenches now, not being the once god he was, and his reign was very short-lived. Should have been longer. I mean, for the unit that he is, for the character, for all these things that people love Cooler for, you kind of hope he lasted longer, and he lasted about Broly's era, and Broly did not last long either. And Broly's an Ultra, and people like Broly a lot more than Cooler, so it's kind of just like these antagonists, man, they get screwed over very often. Right now, though, Zamasu being the peak antagonist of, like, DBL, he's not screwed over, and he probably won't be for a good while, but, you know, the big, you know, high rarity units, LFs, Ultras, they got screwed over. Let me know what you guys think of LF Cooler. I'll see you guys in the next one.